Tuesday in the 18th week in Ordinary Time. August 2nd, 2022.
Reflection.
Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid. Our insecurities, pains, and sufferings can make our lives either miserable or give us a push to go beyond the present situation we are in. When things get worse than expected, how do we face them? Jesus in our gospel takes us to realize that human fears and anxieties, pains and sufferings have limits. They are not the end of everything. The apostles in the boat far off the shore were afraid because they were tossed by the waves, and walking through the water was Jesus, whom they did not recognize, made them more afraid. Jesus assures them, "Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." Peter asked him to allow him to come to him on the water. Jesus said to him, "Come." Peter was able to walk over the water relying on Jesus' word, but the waves and the wind overwhelmed him, and he lost focus on Jesus because of fear. He began to sink. But he was able to realize the pressing situation. He called out to the Lord, and he reached out to him and pulled him out and brought him to the boat. The story of the disciples and Peter is our story. We can always enjoy our journey when things are smooth. But when the storms of life come, we become despondent, and we become afraid of continuing the journey. Jesus comes to help us, but at times, we are afraid still to trust. We want to be assured. He responds, "Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." We want to go to him, and he allows us. But unhealthy self-doubt comes and distracts us. We continue to wallow in the past, and forget that God has given us another chance, another day to live life for the better. We go back to the negativity that we have in mind that keeps us in darkness, when God has given us his light. When these situations come, when the wave seems to engulf us, let us say with Street, "Peter, Lord save me." Our depressing situations are opportunities towards maturity if only we make the right decision to respond appropriately rather than react and cower. When trials come into our lives, let us get through them not by ourselves, but with God leading us. Yes, it is difficult, but Jesus assures us that he will be with us until the end of time. He will walk with us, lead us through this life. Jesus is with us through our true friends, our families, our communities. Jesus is with us in the church. Jesus gave us companions and helpers, the Blessed Mother and the saints. So, take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid.